Good morning, everyone. This is Herb coming to you live from Epcot. This is Herb from World of Walt, and it is Saturday morning. We're going to take a little stroll around Future World and Epcot, and then we'll try to check out the Living Seas with Nemo and Friends. I actually have not tried to check out Living Seas with Nemo Friends for a broadcast, so I don't know if the internet's going to hold up, but we will have some fun wandering around Future World before we get there. Epcot is all decked out for Christmas time right now. A lot of poinsettias and beautiful flowers here at the entranceway. Hello, Robert from New Jersey. Russ Reeves is in the house. Hi, Russ. Thanks for joining. Good Saturday morning to everybody. Welcome to Epcot. Brian, thanks for sharing the video. I appreciate when you do that. And Heather, good morning. Glad you could join me here in Epcot. Hey, Austin, what's up? It is a beautiful, sunny Saturday morning, kind of low, mid-70s here. Really nice. Hi, Brian from Miami. Glad you could join me just down the road. I'm going to walk around Future World just a little bit before I head over to my Fast Pass for the Living Seas with Nemo and Friends. Again, haven't tested out a broadcast from the Living Seas, so I really don't know if it's going to work or not. Maybe spotty connection there, but we'll give it a shot. Looks like some people are lined up here to check out Spaceship Earth. Brandy, good morning from Tennessee. Hi, Karen. Says it's a great way to start the day. Glad you could join me.
Did you lock it? Yes.
5-minute standby wait for Spaceship Earth, so not bad at all. Hello, Mike from Michigan. And good morning, Phil Gramlich. Phil from Ear to There Travel, my official travel sponsor for the World of Walt site, and kind of a general troublemaker as well. But Phil, glad you're here. If you're interested in booking a trip to Walt Disney World, Phil's the guy to talk to. Ashley says, weather looks nicer here in Florida than it does in Michigan. Yeah, I can kind of understand that. I've heard about a lot of cold and some snow up north. Hello, Joanne from Wales. Thank you for joining me. Robin loves Spaceship Earth. I agree. It's a classic Disney dark ride. Hello, Marlo from Ohio. I actually took the left fork walking past Spaceship Earth, and it's a little less crowded over on this side, I think. There were plenty of people streaming into the parking lot when I started off this morning. Hi, Andrea. Good morning. Austin says, what's the weather like? It's great. It's really nice. It was a little more cloudy this morning, but it's sunny now. There is not much humidity at all, which you can't say all the time here in Florida. And it's just really pretty here. Jerry was here in October. Says she misses it. Mark says enjoy. Thank you. Hello, Mike from Yukon. Ann's going to be here next week. Bruce tuning in from cold Illinois. Phil, got to go left every time. It is a good rule. Good rule to turn left. I'm going to make a loop around the fountain here before heading over to the Living Seas. We'll kind of see what's going on in the world of Epcot today. W.R. Smith is celebrating his 25th birthday. Happy birthday to you. Carol says she misses Disney. You are not alone in that. Anne Marie is a former cast member and still misses working there. Hope you had a good time during your tenure at Disney. Hello, Jody from Wisconsin. Thanks for joining me. Sharon says loves Epcot from Easton, Pennsylvania. Hello, Rick from California. Brad from Michigan, good morning. Fountain of Nations looks pretty good this morning. Emily says it's her favorite park. John says loves the Pixar Theater. And for those of you who haven't been over to the Imagination Pavilion in a while. There's a Pixar short series of cartoons that are showing in the theater there. It's really a lot of fun. Definitely worth checking out. That's what replaced Captain EO, and he rode off into the sunset. Amanda said left Disney today and is headed back to Georgia. I hope you had a good trip. Cynthia says she wishes she were here. Hello, Charles from Pennsylvania. Christine says happy birthday to Brianna, I think. That went by pretty quick. Hopefully I got the name right. Let's take a look here. It looks like the stage is getting set up. In the past, this stage right here in front of the Fountain of Nations has been used for Joyful. Oh, yep, it is going to be used for Joyful. You can see the sign up here. American Music Machine, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. And Joyful, which is a gospel celebration, 125, 225, 325, 425. Really, really incredible show, Joyful. I really like to come and see it. I have not seen the American Music Machine perform here. I think that's new, at least in this location this year. So I'll have to come by and check that out. All right, we're going to go take a peek at the Christmas tree before we backtrack and head over to the Living Seas. Paul asks, how's the weather? Very, very nice. It's a beautiful day here. Chris says, is there sound? Yeah, there should be sound. You should be hearing me blab blab away. And you can kind of hear the Christmas music in the background too. Ryan from Batavia. Diane, Joyful is a great show. Don't miss it. I agree. It's a lot of fun. Ryan says hello. See if we can take a quick peek at the Christmas topiaries here. I'm not getting this family's photograph while I'm doing it. Very cool topiary of Goofy and Donald there, all decked out for Christmas. John says, have I eaten at the Coral Reef? You know, I personally have not eaten there. I've heard pretty good things about it. Beth, hello. Tim Peterson, good morning. We've got our Florida version of a snowman right here. The weather outside is frightful. Hi, Beth. Thanks for joining. Let's take a peek at the Christmas tree here at the entrance to World Showcase, and then we'll backtrack and check out the Fast Pass for the Living Seas. Jeffrey says, loves that I do this, becomes part of his Saturday morning routine. Thank you very much. I appreciate your joining me. Paul says the Coral Reef was good. Phyllis from St. Louis. Betty asks about the temperature. I would call it probably low, mid-70s. Really nice. Carrie, good morning from Ohio. Cindy says loves the topiaries. Me too.
Remember what happened when we were watching?
Marie is arriving next week. Courtney, hello from Connecticut. Michael says, usually a walk-on at the Living Seas. Yes, you are right. But I was able to get a fast pass, so I grabbed it. Okay, the Christmas tree is up. It's a big one. Looks nice. I think it probably looks better at nighttime when the lights are on, but it looks good today, too. Nathan says, Christmas at Disney is beautiful. Thanks for sharing. You are welcome. Michael says, thanks for bringing this to us every Sunday. Glad to do it. Or every Saturday, excuse me. Don't quite make it every Saturday, but most Saturdays I try to do a broadcast, and I appreciate everybody joining me for it. Marissa said, send the weather to Rhode Island. That would be nice. Looks like some construction walls are up along the banks of the pond here in front of Journey into Imagination. Annette said she's going to be here soon. Anita from Glace Bay, Nova Scotia, going to be here in a couple of weeks. Thank you for joining me. I think it's always very exciting when people from all over join the broadcast, so thank you for that. Morgan, also from Connecticut, says Epcot's her favorite park. Ashley didn't quite catch the question. Any rough terrain that an umbrella stroller can't handle? Most of the spots are pretty smooth going, maybe except for Tom Sawyer Island, that would come to mind, but they do a lot to make sure that strollers and wheelchairs are well accommodated. Dawn, good morning from Maryland. Christine wishes she should go every weekend. Mary, hello from Massachusetts.
Oh, the Animal Kingdom one?
Yeah.
That one?
Douglas is going to be here in 13 days. Paul says, looks like a nice cold day in the UK. Jody says, does Epcot have a nighttime show like Hollywood Studios? There is Illuminations, Reflections of Earth, which takes place around the World Showcase Lagoon. Phil, as usual, is trying to get me in trouble. He's trying to get me to run through the little water jets over there and break my iPhone. I did not bring a Ziploc bag today. So no running through water today. All right, let's take a left up here beyond the Starbucks, then we'll head over to the Living Seas, see if the broadcast holds up. Douglas says, how hot has it been during the days? It's been in the 80s. Pretty nice. It's kind of bumped up and down a little bit. There have been some days that have been cooler, some days that have been warmer. Nancy from Syracuse, New York. 2 feet of snow on Monday. Wow. Stephen from Canada. Almost there, going to be here in an hour. Wow. I might pass you by on your way in. Lewis says, good morning. Fountain View, Starbucks coffee. Looks pretty busy. Matt says watches the videos every time. So thank you, Matt. I appreciate you doing that. So Phil, thank you for sharing the video, and everyone else who's done that, I appreciate that. Helps to get the word out. Other people can join in on the fun. Thank you. Austin says Starbucks is the best. We're going to start a fight, Austin. Actually, I'm not a coffee guy, so it's neither here nor there for me. Al, good morning from Venezuela. Thank you for joining me. Todd says ask what the noise is. It's probably the water in the Fountain of Nations as I was walking by. Arlene's going to be here on Friday. Kelly says she loves Epcot. Jennifer from Endwell, New York, loves the video. Thank you for joining. Phil says, doesn't the Fountain of Nations make you have to go to the bathroom? No. Phil, I'm in the middle of a broadcast. Don't put those kinds of ideas in my head. Dickie from Columbus, Ohio. Hi, Jackie's going to be here in October. Marianne's going to be here today. Hi, Scott from South Carolina. The Land Pavilion is straight ahead, home to ever popular Soarin'. But we are going to take a right and check out the Living Seas, see how it goes. Don't know if the broadcast will hold up, but we'll try it. I actually tried to do a broadcast of Soarin', and the cast member said I was not allowed to hold up a phone. It's kind of a bummer. But try to follow the rules for the most part. Carrie's going to be here in just 26 days. Chrissy said she was just here and loved Epcot. Johnny says, have I ever tried the Beverly drink? Yes, once. That's about all you need to try it. I think it must be an acquired taste. Hello, Karen. Rob says Epcot is his favorite park. Jenna, what's your favorite country and world showcase? Oh my goodness. It's like asking me what my favorite food is. It's too hard for me to pick just one. I've always enjoyed the kind of the building and the architecture style in Germany. I think that the peacefulness of Japan is very cool. Diane said she used to be a cast member at the land. That's neat. Cody says, what is the Beverly drink? At Club Cool, sponsored by Coke, you can try a lot of different Coke products from all around the world. There's some very unique flavors with melon and all different sorts of things. And one, which I believe is from Italy, is called Beverly. It's meant, I believe, to cleanse the palate, and I think Italians must have a different palate to cleanse than I do, because I think Beverly just tastes terrible. Must be an acquired taste. All right, here we are at the Seas. Since people were asking about it, I'm going to go just peek over to the entrance to the coral reef. I'm not going to go in. But then I'm going to head inside, and we will see if the internet connection holds up. So, Cody, Phil wants you to be surprised, and he wants you to think that Beverly is delicious, so you get a big gulp of it the next time you come. I would suggest everyone should try it at least once, because that way you know what people are talking about. Diane is in Beverly, Massachusetts. Hopefully the taste of the drink doesn't match or doesn't rub off on the thoughts of the city. So someone was asking about Coral Reef. Here's the entrance to the Coral Reef restaurant, tucked over on the right-hand side of the land. It's actually kind of easy to miss, I think, but I've heard good things about it. Okay, Rob, good morning from New Orleans. Nick, thank you for sharing the video. I appreciate when you do that. It's a good way to spread the word. Liz says good morning. She's visiting her siblings from Maryland. Oops, I saw somebody just said mine. If you stand by this fountain for any longer than 30 seconds, you will hear people saying mine, which I always kind of get a kick out of it. Tim, giving a plug for the Pin of the Month Club. Thank you, Tim. So, if you miss Disney, like a little bit of Disney magic delivered to your home mailbox every month, you can sign up for the Pin of the Month Club. I go around Disney and buy pins, and then I send them to you the mail each month. So you can go to pinofthemonthclub.com. Check it out. Thank you, Tim. Okay, let's see what happens now as I head in. So, if I lose the internet connection, my apologies. The broadcast might end kind of abruptly here, but we're going to see what happens. We'll see if the internet connection holds up. If the internet connection does not hold up, hope you have a great Saturday, and I appreciate your joining me. I also appreciate all of the comments people leave for me. Don't get to see them all live, but they're all very helpful, so thank you. All right, so with that disclaimer, let's give it a shot. Scan my fast pass on the way in.
You don't want to go on the soaring, Tristan? No? All right. Wait a minute, guys.
Thank you. Alba says, thanks for a little magic this morning. You are welcome. We're headed into the living seas. Phil says, can I find the tribute to Seabase Alpha in the queue? You may have to help me with that. Maybe you can point me in the right direction along the way. It's going to get dark real fast. Austin says, hopes the internet connection works. Yeah, me too. Don't really know if it will, but we'll find out together. PJ says, enjoy. Thank you. Kelly's going to be here in 3 days. Have a good trip. Oh, Phil said to check out the lifeguard stand. Actually, because I had the fast pass, I skipped right by that, and I'm almost in the loading area.
Oh no, not again! Nemo! 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 I'm not going to lose you again!
Let's go explore the big blue world.
Mr. Ray, we can't explore without Nemo.
I sure will see him any minute now.
Nemo!
Oh, science is great, there's so much to know. Climb aboard, explorers, it's time to go.
I am looking for my son!
Ooh, I can help. Oh, Fabio!
It's Nemo!
Where?
I don't know where. That's why we're trying to find him.
Find who?
Nemo! Where are you, Nemo?
Who's Nemo?
He's my son. You know that.
I do.
Remember the huge adventure?
White stripes and kind of like equally yes, I love it. See, there's something pink and bouncy that looks like balloons.
Jellyfish!
Right. Okay, now I'm thinking of something pink, kind of balloon.
That's jellyfish!
You're good. And I'm thinking
Jellyfish! I'm the next one of jellyfish! Swim away!
what makes me? Oh yeah, too fast for you.
Stop fooling around!
You gotta get a little lighter.
More salt, mate. Fish are friends, not food. Delicious. I wonder if clownfish taste.
Welcome to the EAC, dude! It's